Yes, let's talk about money.
Yeah, let's talk about money too. It's very important we talk about money.
Yes,
Mm.
because there are other other people don't want to talk about money, don't want
Yeah.
to know what money means, don't want to. Let's talk about money and educate the public what money means and what goes all and the concept about money.
Yeah, of course, most people have talked about it differently. The poor, the rich, the young, and the old. There are a lot of myths around it. There are truths about it. And I think it is very important we talk about it deeply
Okay.
so that all of us, we have it.
Yes. Okay. Previously,
Mm.
we talked about anybody can be well.
Yeah, which was true. Anyone can have all the wealth he wants. Do you know why? Because there is enough wealth in the world.
Yeah, the way how you explained to me last time, I really understood that I can be well.
Yes, there is a lot of money.
Yes.
If you got all the monies in Uganda, everyone would be worth and you give it to everyone. But the question is, in the next 10 to 40 days, the same money would go back to the same pockets they came from. You get?
Okay.
Yeah, if we got all the money in the world and divided equally by every human being on earth, we just give it 1 year. Same money would go back from the same pocket that it came from.
Yeah, Angel, the other thing I
Yes.
told you that wealth, yesterday, I told you that wealth means having a lot of money.
Yes.
You said, yeah, it is not true. You said, what? Now, I want really to you. I ask you this question. What is wealth to you? You as Angel.
Yes. Now, before I go to me as an angel, the one who is listening to us, what does it mean? What does wealth mean to them? Is it paying your children's school fees? Some people think when they have paid all their children's school fees and they no longer have debt, they are rich. Are you getting it? Others think paying their debts, having enough to pay for their emergencies, having enough to raise their families, like raising a family, it's okay. That is worth it to them. Some of them think owning some cars, the value of their houses, that is wealth. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So, the question is, what is wealth to you? Are you getting it? Now you ask me what is wealth to me. So according to me, wealth is having enough money.
Yes.
That I've got not to worry about it anymore. And that's not 10 billion. It can be more than that. I'm talking of dollars, $10 billion. Are you getting it? So having enough wealth, having enough money that I will never have any money problem. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Yes. I will not again worry about money. I will worry about other things. So that is being well.
Someone may be interested in it to know. You said that being wealth, what is wealth to you? It means having enough money. How do I have enough money?
Now it depends. To me, having enough means I shouldn't worry about money anymore. Yes. I need a private jet, I have one. I have its fuel, I will never get worried of fuel. There is money. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Having enough properties, around 500 plus properties around the world, like properties, shopping arcades, shopping malls. Let's say in Kampala I have 7 shopping malls. In India I have 4. Around the world, my properties are scattered, and all of them are bringing what?
Money.
Yes, that is to be. I have no limit. Are you getting it?
Yes.
I don't limit. Because even God says the earth has been given to human beings. Even we can go and conquer Mars when we have enough money. Because we can invest in research, develop more of the rockets that can reach there, and also establish life there. I think it. So having enough means that you live a life where you are not worried of money. Children and their grandchildren, they have enough, and my children and their grandchildren, they already have enough money. Like look at the family of like Rockefeller of US. Up to date, they are still rich. Those legendary companies, their families are not worried of money. They are still making more money. That is what you have enough that you want. Even if you work, you start working out of love other than working for money. You have established enough assets that for you working is a hobby. Like how you go to play golf is a hobby. But there are those who play for money. They come play because they want the money. They are playing golf for money. But some of the people go there to play. It's a hobby, something you do. So some people are working because it is a hobby. They are not
spending leisure time.
They have enough money that they will never worry about money until their lifetime.
Okay.
Yes. So in short, me and you should define what is wealth to us. It's not having 3 cars. It's having a fleet of cars. Maybe 60, maybe 100. And still, when new models come, still having enough to buy new ones. Having around 5,000 properties, malls, arcades, plazas around the world. Yes, that I will go where I want to go, and I'm not worried of the transport. I will eat what I will want to eat without looking at the menu.
Okay.
Yes.
But here again, I still come in with this question.
Yes.
We have been seeing people having these properties. They have constructed houses. They have done what? But at a certain time, the time reaches, these things disappear.
No,
I don't know what could be the history behind this.
The issue is about value. When you stop adding value, you stop earning money.
Adding value on the properties.
It's not about properties.
You yourself.
For example, if I had 5,000 shopping arcades, all plazas, let's say Baja plazas, around the world, and all of them are full, people are paying rent to come and work in my plazas, in my building, how could I run out of money? You have 5,000 properties, all of them, they are not on loan, cash. They are all cashing in.
Yes.
How could I get worried of money? How can I be bankrupt? You cannot. So the issue is not the money going. The issue is unless you start developing poverty mentality. When you start developing the mindset of poverty, you start becoming poor. You are what you think.
Now, outside there,
yes,
I think our listeners, they are asking themselves, what is the possibility of you having 500 properties, 5,000 properties,
yes,
all those what you have been talking about,
yes,
100 cars,
yes,
60. What is the possibility of doing
that? It starts
that?
from zero.
Yes.
0 is a magical number. You start from 0. All of us will start from 0. You get the first car, you buy the second, you buy the third, you buy the 50th, you buy the 100th. It starts with the first property. You construct the first plaza, you construct the second plaza, you construct the third, the fourth. All of this needs some skills. The question is, which value am I adding to the community so that I could be compensated in terms of money? Like someone who is listening here, if he gets touched and goes and buys my book, let's say at the Gambling Theatre, maybe is the owner of the company whose sales are low and their marketing strategies are not bringing in results, and they hire us and we help them to become better. They pay us. Let's say I help the company to make 100 million and they give me 30 million. Are you getting it?
Yes.
I buy a simple plot outside the outskirts of the town, which I know the town is growing out. Then I make another deal of 100 million. I create a simple guest house. I sell it and now I construct two. I mean, you start from zero. So building wealth is like producing children.
Okay.
You got to produce early enough children. You nurture them until they can run on their own. You leave them produce more, and then you force these children to produce early so that you can get grandchildren. Now you also force grandchildren to produce early. At the age of 10, you force them to produce early. By the time you reach 100, you have a family of 300 people. Are you getting it? Now you see, so it's worthy. You get the first property, you care about it. It starts running on its own. You stop injecting money, it starts giving you money. The money you get from the property, you inject it in another property. In the course of 3 to 40 years, if you are 30 now, by the time you reach 70, you find you have over 1,000 plus properties.
Okay.
The issue is the art of the game. So you got to first believe, you first have to define first what is wealth. To me, I think wealth is having enough money that I won't worry about it. For example, if you've missed this program, you can still find us. You can still find the same program on the YouTube channel, Angel Bahabo, because we understand that sometimes you're caught up with situation. Are you getting it?
Okay.
And you miss up. We are like, no, you can still find it at Angel Bahabo and listen and learn and accept to be rich. You know why? Because Africa and Uganda, we've been belittled because we are poor.
Okay.
We don't have what to say because we are automatically poor. And you don't have a voice in your family because you are poor. So to become wealthy, you got to set objectives. You don't just wake up and become wealthy. No, you must have
objectives. And
these objectives should be well understood by you and those who you are working with, so that you know this is the journey I'm going to make and this is how long it will take me.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe we can briefly talk about objectives tomorrow if you could be interested in knowing the objectives, how you can be wealthy. Don't miss the program tomorrow at the same time on this radio.
Sure.